Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by again and for keeping me company on my channel. I do appreciate your support and all of the lovely comments and mails that I do receive from all of you guys. Hey, today I would like to review and to give you my impressions on the Nivea Cellular Hyaluronic Filler line. This is a sub-series from Nivea containing hyaluronic acid and also collagen. The line or the series is geared towards mature skin and it contains sunscreens up to SPF 50. There are day creams, night creams, serums, and also the line is also formulated for sensitive skin types. The skincare line is very well received here and it is very popular. So when I stopped by the drugstore last weekend when I was picking up the new Max Factor products, I noticed that there were some additions to the makeup line. There are now BB creams. I noticed there was a new concealer and also there was a cushion foundation. I do not have a cushion foundation and I noticed that this came in dark. So I decided to pick up the 3-in-1 fluid makeup. I picked up the cushion foundation. I picked up the concealer. And I also picked up the Hyaluronic Cellular 7-Day Intensive Cure Booster. This is not really a first impressions today because I have worn this foundation, this one, once this week. I believe it was a 9-hour test. I will leave the pictures as we go along. So I do already have some idea of how I am feeling about the line. This makeup has no perfume, it has no alcohol, and it is formulated for sensitive skin. The makeup is supposed to be pore refining and it is also supposed to help with redness on the skin. Further, it is supposed to provide the skin with 12-hour moisturization, and it does include hyaluronic acid. Despite the hyaluronic acid and collagen, it is supposed to be a non-greasy formula. I have gone ahead and I prepped my skin with the Hyaluronic Cellular Filler, the 7-Day Intensive Cure, and the product comes like this. It is very concentrated. It is actually a concentrate of hyaluronic acid and collagen. Yeah, it comes with a pipette. It is not glass, but then you can just apply it to the skin. This booster does have your typical Nivea fragrance. For those of you who are familiar with the Nivea Blue Tint Cream or other Nivea creams, it is the same fragrance, however, it is a bit lighter. So please keep this in mind. I applied this about half an hour ago on my skin. It has already absorbed. It feels very soft and it is not greasy on the skin. This is enough for a 7-day cure. This color is deep, which is in German Dunkel. I will go ahead and apply this with my It Cosmetics foundation brush. applies really smoothly and it feels very soft on the skin. This is what one application of the foundation looks like. This foundation applies very generously, so I do not need 2 applications. At this time, it's looking okay. I wouldn't say there is mega blurring, but it does look nice on the skin. The foundation is on and it's sitting nicely. So I will start with the concealer. The concealer is actually new in the line. It is also a 3-in-1 formula. It is free from microplastics. It is perfume free. It is also formulated for contact lens wearers and also for sensitive skin. Actually, it was the concealer which drew me to the line because there was such a huge sign saying that it was new, so I decided to pick it up. I mean, it's a pen concealer, and if you can see here, there is a button here, and when you click it, the product releases into this sponge at the bottom. The color of the concealer in deep looks like this. The consistency of the concealer is very thin. However, it does say in the product write-up that it is medium coverage. It is supposed to camouflage blemishes, redness, dark circles under the eye, and it is also supposed to provide 24-hour moisturization due to the hyaluronic acid in this formula. So, here we go. The sponge on this applicator, it is quite soft. Yeah, you could actually smear the concealer quite nicely with this sponge. As you can see, it is a very thin formula. However, I will go ahead and use the BK Beauty concealer brush from Hot and Flashy to apply this concealer. I will add a little in the corner where I do have some dark circles. Yeah, so I will use this all over the eye. This formula, it is very easy to manipulate. I do like this very much. This foundation has been on the market since, I believe, beginning of 2021. The cushion foundation is new. This is what the concealer looks like. It is actually very nice and it feels very airy on the skin. I will just add a bit of my Dolce & Gabbana loose powder because Nivea does not at the moment have any powders in the line. So this is the way the foundation looks with the concealer. The concealer has 4 milliliters and it costs 15 euros and 99 cents. Yeah, it's a bit more than your normal drugstore prices, but I guess the formulation is a bit different than other drugstore concealers, which are normally in the price range of $5.99 to about $10.99. This is what the cushion foundation looks like. Actually, it was the cushion foundation which drew me to this line, because I do not have any cushion foundations. I have not been able to find a shade. Unfortunately, I was not able to wear this because despite both of these products, the color saying 03 and dark, Dunkel, the cushion foundation is a lot lighter than the normal liquid foundation. This was a big disappointment, and I will not be able to try this because the color of the cushion foundation in dark is far away from my own skin tone. The compact looks like this. There is a squeeze here. You squeeze it and it pops open. There is a Nivea puff. And then when you open, the product is at the bottom. By looking at the sponge, yeah, it looks like the color is very dark, but on the skin, it's a completely different story. Okay, people, here at the bottom, we have the cushion foundation in 03 dark, and at the top, we have the 3-in-1 fluid makeup in the color dark. These two were supposed to be the same color. Reason why I bought the cushion foundation, there was not any kind of tester where I could actually see it. This is really a big disappointment. Also, the formula of the cushion foundation, it's much thinner than the formula of the fluid makeup. The cushion foundation, the color in deep Dunkel, is more of having, I would say, a pink beige undertone. So I will not be testing the cushion foundation because this is not going to work for me. Now, it is very sad because originally I wanted the cushion foundation. I tried the fluid makeup. The color seemed to be perfect. So I said, aha, I have found finally a cushion foundation in a color that I can use. Definitely not the case. These two are like worlds apart in color. Okay, I have gone ahead. I just added some blush from the Max Factor Facefinity. The blush did come and I'm wearing it in the color Stunning Sienna. And I am wearing a Maybelline lipstick in the color Taupe Seduction. I am not doing a full makeup look with this review because I will be doing another video on Victoria Beckham eyeliners later. I mean, I am a bit disappointed that I couldn't try on the cellular filler cushion foundation. I mean, I could try it on, but I would just look like a clown, right? It makes no sense. Anyway, guys, in closing, like I said in the beginning, it's not a first impressions. I have done a one-day test on these products. To start with, yeah, a foundation line in 2021-22 with 3 shades. I mean, I don't even have to discuss this. I don't know what Nivea was thinking. It's a real shame because the formula on this foundation is pretty good. As you can see from the test I am living above, yeah? I did a 9-hour plus test on this and the results were very good. The foundation felt like silk on the skin. It was not oily. My pores were somewhat minimized. They did not completely vanish, but for a drugstore foundation, it looked pretty good. However, I'm in with 3 shades. The shade for light skin, as you can see, this has a pink undertone and a lot of lighter complected women will not be able to wear this foundation because it is just too pink and for many too light. The medium color has a very beige yellowish undertone. And I also think a lot of women who have medium skin tones and who do not have a yellow warm undertone will not be able to wear this. And also the deep. I mean, this works for me and possibly I would say 1 shade lighter and 1 shade deeper. And for women of color, this is also such a small percentage of the color spectrum. Imagine in 2021, a foundation line with 3 undertones and 3 colors. I mean, for Nivea, Beiersdorf, yeah, the giants that they are, with the R&D budget that they have, where were their marketing people to tell them that this does not cut it anymore? By the way, Beiersdorf, Nivea, also Eucerin, this is the company which just bought Chantecaille. The only positive to this is I have seen that while this foundation is still everywhere in the drugstores, it is no longer on the Nivea website. I hope that they are coming out with a revamped version of this foundation with more undertones and with more colors, because it is really a shame because this is a good foundation. Same goes for the concealer. I like it. This is a nice concealer. It went on very well when I did the 9-hour plus test. I also wore the concealer and it was very nice. I had no complaints about it. The 7-day intensive cure booster, this is quite nice. It costs €5.99. I think we all know that Nivea makes pretty good skincare. In this line, there is also a sunscreen in the cellular filler line. It is SPF LSF 50. This is a very good sunscreen and I would recommend it. The cushion foundation. This was a gigantic flop. The formula is different in the cushion foundation. The color has nothing to do with the 03 in the other foundation. I mean, I could probably see people with medium skin tones wearing this, but this is barely what I would call a foundation for deep skin tones. All in all, the cellular filler line, the makeup line, the formula of the fluid foundation, it's really good. The formula of the concealer, I liked it. I cannot talk about the formula for the cushion foundation. I could not wear it because the color was off. But in terms of shade matching and inclusivity on both the dark and the light end of the color spectrum, Beiersdorf Nivea, they really need to rethink their entire makeup concept and how they are going to reintroduce Nivea makeup into the modern day cosmetic market. I'm in 3 colors. This does not cut it, regardless of how great the formula is. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Send me a few lines if you are using this, you've used this. Also, if you are using the skincare line, I know it's very popular. Bye-bye.